Architecture is a beautiful combination of art, science, and technique. I have been personally very lucky to roam around the world and experience architecture firsthand, some of the best architecture the world has ever seen.
I love architecture. I will share with you my excitement of learning architecture. It all started when I was a young girl. From the very first building that I ever designed, to all of the dance, art, and science competitions that I took part in during my school life. Each and every one of those moments taught me to value both art and science, which is what finally led me to choose architecture. My travels have taken me all over the world, and some of my favorite places have been London and Gujarat. The first thing that London impressed upon me was the incredible town planning. The Tower of London is today considered one of the most historical landmarks of the United Kingdom. Many of the world's most talented artists have performed in this concert hall. London wows you at every single corner and on every single street. Architecturally speaking, London presents a stark contrast between the old and the new. This city is a reminder for all of humanity to preserve its history and culture.
Hi, I am Avinika Yamiyavar, an undergraduate student at KLE Tech University, Hubli. Come join me as I take you through my personal journey in architecture. I will show you whatever I have learned so far and what propels me to love architecture more, day by day.
Since hundreds of years, the city of Ahmedabad in Gujarat has always been an important trade center for India. As I was traveling through Gujarat, it never ceased to amaze me. From the traditional vernacular architecture in Bhuj to the contemporary modern architectural examples in Ahmedabad or Surat, I was inspired to create something new, something for the betterment of the community there. There is also a very clear hierarchy of internal spaces in a typical Bhuj or Kachi household. These core concepts inspired me to develop the master plan for this community housing. Let us now travel to one of India's most historic cities. Located in the east, let's enter the city of Kolkata. The incredible bonding between a mother and her child, as well as the love that exists between both of them, inspired another award-winning project. This deep emotional trigger was used to conceptualize the core concept behind this hospital's design, wherein functionality took more precedence over the form, whereas the form itself gave out the emotional context or idea behind the entire design. This hospital was basically made up of two different towers, two circular towers that rested on two square bases. The circular form of planning ensured that a patient landed up at the same point from where she started. This project won the Best Studio Project Award at the zonal level hospital design competition conducted by Ethos India, titled Transparence 12.0, held at Bangalore, India. Let us now travel to my home state in India, which is Karnataka. The next project is located in the quaint small rural town of Savnur. Savnur was once the glorious capital of the Nawabs of Savnur. It had trade connections right up till Europe, including Pakistan. Today, the lack of royal patronage has resulted in poverty because most of the residents of this town were artisans. This adverse socio-economic condition called for an urban insert. an intervention to alleviate poverty. The insert or the intervention proposed two phases. Phase 1 being smaller individual packaging and manufacturing units, targeting women as workers in all of these small units spread across the town of Savnur. Here they would sit, make food, and package it. From these smaller centers, these products would then be sent to the main skill development and cottage industry center. Phase 2 comprised of the main skill development and cottage industry center, which was located on the state highway. This center would aim to be an economic, educational, cultural and commercial hub of Savnur. A lot of contextual study went into formulating the various spatial requirements. Architecture without form is like a skeleton without flesh. A number of form-making iterations and inspirations led to the design of a cultural center located at Sirsi. This cultural center draws its form from the various water-containing fruits such as a coconut and the most famous product of Sirsi, which is the areca nut, also known as the betel nut, in its young form. Spatial language is often dictated by vernacular inspirations as well as biological inspiration. The facade of this project gives it a contemporary twist due to the metallic perforation design. Let us move on to the city in Karnataka where I have spent the last 4 years. Hubli. This was an interior design project proposed for an exclusive retail outlet for Apple Incorporate, a global tech giant. Some of the core values and concepts that go into the designing of any Apple product, as advocated by Steve Jobs, the founder of Apple Incorporate, have gone into the inspiration of this interior design project. Simplicity and functionality, while at the same time having a character of timelessness, are some of the most important and enduring values about any Apple product. The focal point of this interior design project is the form of two inverted pyramids. When two triangles like this come together, they in a way project the infinity symbol that we have learned from mathematics, and this infinity implies timelessness of Apple's products. Materials and colors used in this interior design project are inspired from all of natural Apple palettes that are found in their products.
Thank you so much for watching. You can find my contact details in the links on my website. I hope to have a wonderful career in architecture someday. I love architecture and I look forward to any career opportunities and to travel the world.